The house is quiet, even the clock sounds tired. Midnight leaning heavy on the walls. I trace your name in the dust of the silence, like it might answer if I call. We used to talk till the sunrise found us, dreams laid out on borrowed time. Now the echoes are all that surround me, and every road ends at your light. I've learned how to carry the absence, wear the days like a faded coat. But some nights still ask the question my heart already knows. Can we light the night again, just once more? Set the dark on fire like before. If love's still hiding in the sparks we made, I'll meet you there unafraid. Yeah, light the night again, let the shadows bend. I don't need forever, just then. There's a corner booth at the old cafe where your laughter still hangs in the air. Every song on the radio knows you, every memory pulls me there. I try to move on like they told me, build something safe and small. But a heart that's known your kind of lightning, don't forget how it falls. If you're standing on the edge of doubt, I'll be the one who reaches out. Let's light the night again, break the code, feel that fire we never sold. If the past still breathes when we touch, that's reason enough, that's enough. Yeah, light the night again, even if it fades by dawn. I'd rather burn than be gone. Time tried hard to make me careful, teach my heart to settle down. But love like ours don't live in cages, it just waits to be found. If your eyes still search the darkness, looking for a familiar flame, I'll be right here with a matches, loving you the same. So light the night again, let it shine, turn these scars into signs. If there's one truth I still defend, it's we were more than how it ends. Yeah, light the night again, through the fear, the fire, the pain. Loving you still feels the same. I've been walking through the quiet lately, talking to shadows on these walls. Every dream I left behind me still knows exactly how to call. We burned bright in a moment of forever, too young to fear the fall. Now I'm standing in the aftermath, with nothing but your ghost and the ash. Time tried hard to turn me colder, teach my heart to let it fade. But love like ours don't disappear, it just changes shape. I will rise from the ember of you and me, dawn and every ending. Even when the night holds tight, I still hear your voice in the distance, soft as smoke against the sky. I try to bury all the feelings, pretend the flame was gone, but love don't die, it just keeps glowing long after the heat moves on. If this pain is the price of loving, I'd still pay it all again. I will rise from the ember, from the fall, from the silence after it all. Though the fire burned us to the ground, I'm still standing in the sound. Yeah, I'll rise from the ember, through the dark and the blame, wearing your memory like a flame. Time don't heal, it just teaches how to breathe with the scars. Every loss leaves something living, even when it's hard. If you ever feel the cold creeping, wonder if love was a lie, know the fire left inside me is the reason I survive. So I rise from the embers step by step, from the wreckage we never meant. If there's one truth I won't surrender, it's love don't die, it remembers. Yeah, I rise from the ember, from the ashes of who we were, still burning, still learning, still The guitar fades in slow, glowing lines, each note lifting like smoke in the dawn. No words, no rhythm, just a quiet flame, learning how to burn on. The room feels colder than it should tonight. Your picture turned face down on the floor. Every second stretches out forever, like it's waiting for something more. We learn how to speak without talking, how to hide in the quiet space. But silence can cut deeper than shouting when love starts to fade away. I've been holding all these words inside me, letting time decide what's true. But every breath I take reminds me there's still something left of you. I wanna burn through the silence, break the night in two, set this darkness on fire just to reach you. If there's a spark in the ashes we made, I'll bleed it out, I won't be afraid. Yeah, I'll burn through the silence till the truth comes alive. Loving you is never a lie. I tried to build a life without you, learn how to sleep with the light off. But every road I thought was safer still leads back to what we lost. Your name still lives in my heartbeat, like a song that won't move on. Some loves don't fade in a memory, they just wait too long. If you're listening somewhere in the dark, hear this breaking heart. Let's burn through the silence, tear down the wall. I don't wanna pretend nothing's wrong. Yeah, love still lives between these lines. Let it hurt, let it shine. Yeah, burn through the silence, don't let it decide what we keep buried inside. Time tried hard to make me stronger, teach my heart to walk away. But love like ours don't disappear, it just learns how to stay. If you still feel the fire trembling behind the words you never say, I'll be standing in the open, ready to feel the flame. So I'll burn through the silence, let it all out loud, let the truth fall down. If this is the moment we finally choose, I'll risk it all just to lose you or lose the blues. Yeah, I'll burn through the silence till there's nothing left to hide. I'd rather feel the pain than survive. I've been living on the safe side lately, keeping my feet on familiar ground. Every door I closed behind me made a softer, quieter sound. Then you showed up like a question I was never meant to outrun, with that look that says you're dangerous and a smile that weighs a ton. I know the cost of falling too hard, I've paid it more than once. But something in your silence feels like where I'm from. I'm standing on the edge of the wild heart, where the fear and the feeling collide. If I fall, I fall the way down. I won't hide, yeah, I'm standing on the edge of the wild heart, where the truth don't play it safe. If love and use the fire ahead, letting go of who I was. If I lose, at least I love, that's enough. Yeah, I'm standing on the edge of a wild heart, where the brave and broken start. If this is where I fall for you, it's where I stand on the edge of a wild heart. I packed the car before the morning found me, left the porch light burning low. Your name was still on everything I owned, every road I chose to go. We said goodbye like it was temporary, like distance could learn to heal. But some goodbyes leave quiet wreckage, some fires never cool to steel. I've been driving through the memories, watching years fall by in silence, trying to outrun what's chasing me, but your shadow keeps the time. I'm miles over ashes, headed nowhere fast, building a future on what didn't last. If love's a lesson written in scars, I learned it hard, I learned it far. Yeah, I'm miles over ashes, still breathing your name. Moving on don't mean I changed. There's a diner just off the old highway, where we swore we'd never quit. Your coffee's cold in my imagination, but the memories burning lit. I tried to be the man you needed, tried to hold the line, but timing's cruel and hearts are fragile, and we ran out of time. If you ever wonder where I've been learning how to stand again. Miles over ashes, through the rain and doubt, learning what to keep, what to live without. If the past still flickers when the night goes quiet, I won't deny it, I won't fight it. Yeah, miles over ashes, but I'm still here, carrying love, not fear. Time tried hard to make me harder, teach my heart to close its door. But love like ours don't end politely, it just teaches you more. If you're staring at the same horizon, wondering how we let it go, know every mile I put behind me still leads back to what we know. Miles over ashes, but I'm not alone. Every broken dream still points me home. If loving you was the fire I passed, I'd walk through it again just as fast. Yeah, miles over ashes, with the truth I claim. You were real, you just the road ahead, and our hearts still moving on. We were chasing headlights out of town, radio low, just your laugh in the road. Every mile felt like a promise made, every heartbeat something we both owed. Your hand on the dash, eyes on the sky, like the future was already ours. We didn't know how fast time could fly, we just knew we were burning stars. Now the years sit heavy on my name, and the mirror tells me I've changed, but I still hear you in the silence, calling me back to who I was then. I'd still run with the wild, straight into the night, leave the safe side far behind. If there's a spark where your memory lives, I'd give every breath I have to give. Yeah, I'd run with the wild, through the fire and the rain, even knowing love don't stay the same. There's a box of letters I never threw away, ink faded thin, but the truth still burns. Every word feels like yesterday, every goodbye a lesson learned. I tried to build something quieter, learned how to stand on my own, but no matter how far I wander now, your shadow still feels like home. If I had one last chance to choose, I know exactly what I'd do. I'd still run with the wild, no second thought, risk the hurt, give it all I've got. If love's a road that breaks your heart, I'll take it again right from the start. Yeah, I'd run with the wild, if it leads me back to you, even if it tears me in two. Time tried hard to make me wiser, teach my heart to settle down, but love like ours don't fade to silence, it just waits beneath the sound. If your name crossed my lips again, I wouldn't ask what's right or wrong. I just follow where the feeling goes, like I've been doing all along. So I'll run with the wild till the night gives way, till the dark finally turns to day. If there's one truth I still believe, it's you were always part of me. Yeah, I'll run with the wild, through the hurt, the hope, the fire, the flame. Loving you was never something I'd change. night was colder than I expected, even with your coat on my side. You looked like you were carrying questions. You were too afraid to hide. We talked in circles, soft and careful, like one wrong word could break the ground. But silence has a way of screaming when love's still hanging around. I've been standing on the edge of leaving, with one foot in yesterday, but your eyes keep pulling me closer, asking me to stay. So let me stand in the firelight, feel it burn me true. If love's a risk, I'll take it with you. I don't need answers, I don't need a plan, just your hand in my hand. Yeah, let me stand in the firelight till the fear gives way. I'd rather burn than fade away. We've both been broken in different ways, learned how to cut our name. Every scar tells a quiet story about losing and walking away. But something in this moment feels honest, like the truth is finally near. I don't want another safe goodbye, I don't want another year. If this flame is all we get, I won't regret. Stand in the firelight, letting it show every secret we never told. If loving you means losing sleep, it's a price I'll gladly keep. Yeah, I'll stand in the firelight, no matter the cost. I won't let this moment get lost. Time tried hard to cool the embers, teach my heart to settle down. But love like this don't whisper softly, it calls you out. If tomorrow brings the shadows back and the night tries to reclaim, remember I was here beside you, unafraid of the flame. I'll stand in the firelight, steady and strong, even if it proves me wrong. If this is where our truth begins, I'll walk through it all in. Yeah, I'll stand in the firelight till the dark runs thin. Loving you is where I stand. I've been careful with my heart these days, keeping distance from the fire inside. Every love I try to carry left a shadow where hope should hide. Then you looked at me like you saw something I thought was gone. a promise can fall apart. But something's burning through the fear now, lighting up my guarded heart. I feel the flame in my hands, and it's shaking me alive. Every spark saying maybe this time. If I get burned, I'll understand, but I won't let it die in my hands. Yeah, I feel the flame in my hands tonight, and I'm done running from the light. We talk like time wasn't chasing us, like the past never left a scar. Every word felt dangerously honest, every silence felt too hard. I've been standing at the edge too long, afraid of what I might lose. But love don't wait for perfect moments, it just asks what you'll choose. If this fire is meant to fade, let it fade, knowing I stay. With the flame in my hands, I won't turn away, even if it changes everything. If love's a risk I can't defend, I'll still walk into it again. Yeah, the flame in my hands is burning through fear, and for the first time I'm here. Time taught me how to be careful, how to survive the fall, but it never taught me how to live without feeling at all. If you're holding your breath beside me, wondering how this ends, let's not drop what we're feeling now. Some fires are meant to be held. I've got the flame in my hands, and I'm holding it close. Every truth I was scared to know, if it breaks me, I'll understand. But I won't let it die in my hands. Yeah, I've got the flame in my hands tonight, and I'm choosing the fire, not the night. The suitcase waits by the door again, dust on the handle, years on my face. I've tried to settle into stillness, but rest never stays in one place. Every town leaves a piece behind me, every goodbye learns my name. But there's a voice in the distance that keeps calling me the same. I've loved and lost along these highways, left my heart in borrowed rooms. Still something pulls me forward under memory in every mile marker, your name in the radio song. I learned how love can anchor you, and how it lets you go on. I tried to build a life that stayed still, learned how to close my hand, but some hearts were born for motion, not quiet plans. If I ever find what I'm chasing, I'll know it when I see the road that calls me through the rain, through the quiet and the pain. If I'm running from or running to, it's always leading back to you. Yeah, the road that calls me don't lie, it just keeps moving on. I follow every broken line till the night is gone. Time tried hard to slow me down, teach my heart to stay in place, but freedom always sounds like wheels on an empty interstate. If you ever hear my name in the wind that passes by, know I carried you with me every mile of every try. It's a road that calls me soft and low, like a truth I've always known. If loving you was the fire I ran through, I'd still choose it, I'd still choose you. Yeah, the road that calls me leads me home, even when I'm far away. I'll keep driving till I understand what the road was trying to say. Lights flicker like they're tired, same corner where you said my name. The air still tastes like late September, like love that never stayed the same. We were standing on borrowed seconds, making promises we couldn't keep. Every star felt close enough to touch, now they're falling in my sleep. I try to tell myself it's over, that time has closed the door, but some nights don't listen to reason, they just Every song feels like it knows us, every line stuck in time. I learned how silence can be louder than anything we ever said. Some hearts don't break all at once, they just ache instead. If you ever look up wondering too, know this moment feels like you. Under the broken moon, I'm holding on to what was right and what went wrong. If your memory's all I get, I'll take the pain, I won't forget. Yeah, under the broken moon, through the scars and the blues, I still find myself choosing you. Time tried hard to soften the edges, teach my heart to let it fade. But love like ours don't disappear, it just changes shape. If you're walking somewhere lonely, feeling half of what I do, every night I leave the light on under the broken moon for you. Under the broken moon, I stand my ground with every truth I never found. If loving you's the price I pay, I'd pay it still, I'd pay it again. Yeah, under the broken moon, where the night holds on, you're the shadow I lean on. The sky was heavy that September evening, clouds hanging low over your street. You stood there trying not to say goodbye, with the truth shaking in your feet. Every word felt like it might shatter, every breath too hard to take. We knew the calm was only borrowed right before the thunder breaks. I've learned how love can hold you hostage, keep you standing in the rain. But some hearts don't fear the lightning, they just feel the pain. When the thunder breaks and the night caves in, when the world don't make no sense, I still reach for you in the dark again, like you're standing right here. Yeah, when the thunder breaks and the truth comes down, I won't run, I won't turn away. If love's a storm, let it tear me apart, I'd stand in it anyway. We tried to outrun what was coming, drove till the gaslight blinked red. Every mile just us closer to the words we never said. Your hand was cold, but it was steady. Mine was shaking on the wheel. Some moments mark you forever, some scars never heal. If this is where the silence ends, let it fall, don't pretend. When the thunder breaks, let the sky cry loud, let the past come crashing down. If there's still a spark in the pouring rain, I'll hold it through the pain. Yeah, when the thunder breaks and the night ignites, I won't hide from the truth tonight. Waits beneath the sound. If you still hear my name in storms, if you still feel that shake, know my heart still stands wide open every time the thunder breaks. When the thunder breaks and the sky gives way, when the fear don't fade away, I'll still believe in what we were, in every dream we couldn't save. Yeah, when the thunder breaks, I'll stay right here, through the lightning, through the ache. Loving you was worth the storm, every time the thunder breaks. Morning broke without a warning, gray light on an empty bed. Your side still held the shape of you, like something we never said. I stepped outside, the air felt heavier. Even the sun refused to shine. Some days don't start with hope or answers, they just leave you time. I've learned how quiet can feel endless, how goodbye can linger still. There's a weight in every memory when the sky turns steel. what my hands can't feel. There's a road that cuts through open fields where we swore we'd never change. Now the signs are rusted and faded, but the ache still feels the same. I tried to laugh like nothing touched me, tried to let the past be past, but some love don't fade with distance, it just learns to last. If you ever feel the weather shift, know I'm standing in it, where the sky turns steel and the rain hangs low. Every mile still leads me home. If there's truth in what we left behind, it's written deep in these lines, yeah. Yeah, where the sky turns steel and the cold sets in, I still believe in what we've been. Time tried hard to harden me, teach my heart to brace for pain, but love like ours don't turn to stone. It bends, it breaks, it stays. If you're staring at the same gray horizon, wondering how we let it slip, no, I stand here through the weather for one more chance at this. Where the sky turns steel, I won't turn away, even if the light delays. If loving you is the storm I face, I'll stand my ground, I'll take my place, yeah. Yeah, where the sky turns steel and the truth